Hi, this is Lisa from Local King Robert and welcome to my channel. Hoping you are not tired of this combo set. I have been using the same stamp set and the same matching die, created too many different kind of card projects. If you haven't got a chance to check it out, make sure you visit Local King online video libraries. Click the card, it will bring you to the YouTube channel. The reason that I am using the same stamp set and the same die cut set is I want to showing you just by using the same design, you with different kind of techniques, you can create too many different kind of project. You can use your own stamp image. Remember this channel, I'm sharing all the nice great stamping techniques that I know with you. No need to use the same stamp set or same matching die set. Okay, so I have two more video that I'm using the same combo set and I'm going to move on to the next stamp set. Haven't decided which stamp set I'm going to use yet. If you already purchased some of Local Kings stamps and you don't know what to do, send me an email, leave me a comment, let me know, and I will use that stamp set to create a project to show you how can you use this stamp set. How's that? Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that great ideas? So thank you for all of you to leave me the comment and then give me a thumb up. So the comments is so important for me because I read every comments that you left for me. So from your comments, I learn what I supposed to do. So I have a reading some of the comments that you like to know what kind of mistake I made. Nobody like to make a mistake. When I made a mistake, I usually just re-record again and try to show you the one without the mistake. But I think it probably is a good idea that I show you what kind of mistake I made and then try to help you to avoid it. So if you like this idea, leave me a comment, let me know. So next time when I make a mistake, and I will just keep going and just explain this is a mistake I know, and then you can try to avoid it. How's that? So I made a few of the car project that I learned by my mistake and a mistake that turned out to be a beautiful project. And then you can just visit the Local King online video library and then you can find out which car that I create by the mistake that I made. Today's material is very simple, and of course we are going to use our combo set. And remember, because I'm a little bit behind my schedules, so I have been extending this promotion. The regular price for those two is $39.99, but I'm offered $29.99 plus free shipping. So these are the stamps I have been using for the past few videos. And remember, always check Local King online store, the YouTube special, and then you can see what do I have for this week or this month's special, and it's awesome deal. Okay, so material list, we are going to just have a white pigment impact. You can use any kind of pigment impact, white will do. And then we're going to have a chalks. And these chalks, no kidding, I bought it when I started my start to stamping, that probably 15 years ago, and they still work well. You can use any kind of chalk you have, or pastel will do. And then we're going to use this die cut. So today's video, I'm going to actually, first of all, I'm going to show you how to create this background. And then I'm going to show you how we are going to use this tap die to create this. Isn't that awesome? So it's just that when you open it, it's kind of like a surprise. And then you can folding it and then put the back again. I'm going to show you how to do that. And I'm also going to share with you how did I come out with the idea to do the reverse stamp and reverse die cut. So that's started. And then we are going to need the the black cardstock. Okay, so first I am going to use these stamps to stamp the on the black cardstock. I'm going to cover all of them. So I use a white pigment impact, and then I am going to do the white embossing or clear embossing, either way you like. Okay, so this is how I come out with the idea to do the reverse. So we're going to just use this white pigment impact. Make sure you really ink your stamp well. And then because it's a big stamp, I'm going to need my dollar store tool. This is an awesome tool. I really found it's useful. So you're going to just kind of stamp few of this tongue background. See how pretty it is? And then I'm going to just stamp few. Okay, so just kind of feed it out, and then see this paint tool is just awesome. I love it because it helped me save a lot of strength, and then you don't have to push it standing up anymore. Just sit down. Oh, almost do that. That's no good. So that's fine. This direction is good. I actually use the 8.5 by 11, and because my next video, the leftover of today's project is enough to create the other card, so we don't waste anything. And then you know what? This is what I really found is very helpful. Next time when you go to the dollar store, just pick up one, and then I think you will be very, very happy with that. Okay, and I'm going to just do one more here. Rub. And then let's just do one more. Do I have a room here? No, I actually don't have a room anymore. Okay, you can see there's still some gap. It still have some gap, but that's okay. We are going to do the clear, or I'm going to do the white embossing. But before we do that, did you see something happen when I stamped it? I actually found out this silicone mat is actually keep the shape of my stamp image. It didn't really smear. So, and then I say, let's give it a try. So I use my Versify, and I stamping on the silicone mat. And then you saw last two video. That's how I figured out we can do the reverse image. So if you're looking for a purchase of this silicone, just check Amazon. Remember, I'm not trying to sell you the silicone or promote the Amazon or dollar store. I am just sharing with you all the great tool that I found. So now we are going to do the embossing. So I am going to looking for my white embossing powder. So I'm going to do embossing, and I will be right back because you don't want to see how I'm embossing on you. Okay, so this is what looks like after we do the white embossing, right? And then I have been using the the same stamp set. You probably already see the video from this and that, and you can see how fast I'm coloring. Sometimes you can just use watercolor, Copic, whatever, do any way you like to color them. But I like a fast result. So, and also this is on the black cardstock, how I'm going to color them, right? So I come with this. I just want to give a little bit touch up. So I have at least purple ink. These I don't know, do they still have on the market or not? So I will take a look to see if there any kind of chalk available on the market. So this one, they come with these, I think these, what's that called? Crocodile clip. Yeah, I think it's crocodile clip. And then they have these like a pom pom stuff, but my pom pom is kind of dirty. So I think maybe I just cut some of those makeup sponge, and then that see is work or not. So I'm going to just pick up some color, and then this is how I coloring. So that's just grab some orange. I think this will do. Yeah, it will work just fine. So I just start with a little bit yellow, kind of just rubbing on few of my flowers. I just want to give a little bit light color. Actually, I like this makeup sponge better. You can get it from the dollar store. Okay, I think that's good. And then I'm going to add a little bit orange, just kind of blending, just rubbing on top. Try to stay inside your line. If you go over a little bit line, it's okay. This is a handmade project, okay? So I'm going to just use a little bit pink, okay? Just kind of drawing a little circle. Purple, any color you like. Basically, just kind of try to cover all the orchid there. Okay, now I'm going to just flip over and then use the blue to do my butterfly. So just a little bit light blue. Isn't this is the easiest way to do the coloring? I love it. I recently I just realized that I really don't have a patience. I don't even watch movie anymore because I don't have a patience to sit down there 1.5 hour to watch a movie. So that's probably not a good idea. But I did go to my new job and I've been doing my new job. Today is Wednesday, Thursday. Yeah, 4 days. 4 days already, 30 minutes, 30 minutes a day, 4 times a week. Okay, and I'm going to just pick up a little bit green, do a little bit on the stand there. Okay. If you have like some kind of paint, like those kind of art crust, the watercolor paint work well on the black cardstock, they will work too. But this video, the way I coloring, I just want something very simple and easy. That's how I'm coloring, and I think that's good enough. How do you think? I think it's really pretty already, right? Fast and easy. And then we are going to do something first. So I have my dirty rag here, so I kind of just wipe a little bit, if it get a little bit color of the outline. Kind of just use this wet towel. You can use a Q-tip, but I don't have a Q-tip handy, so that's what I like. And now we're gonna seal it. And you say, hey Lisa, I don't want to spend money to go buy those sealer. It's expensive. No, 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 no. We are not going to spend the money by anything. We are going to use the hairspray. But you have to find the metal container, not so it's a fine hairspray, and we kind of just seal it. You know what? It will seal, and also it make your car smell good. So that's pretty, right? And then they dry actually pretty fast too. So I'm going to just clean my mat and think I really like it. And then see here the between I have some gap. I am going to kind of feel a little bit gap with my words background. So I'm going to just use the white impact again. And this time I am not going to do embossing. So I just kind of thinking here need a little bit color. Look, isn't that pretty? Those kind of vintage looking, and I just think it's really pretty. It doesn't matter because we are create our own pattern paper, right? So don't worry about any direction. You can try to use the gold color, silver color. They're all good. Okie dokie. That's how I create my pattern paper, right? Don't you like this pattern paper? I think it's really pretty, and you saw how easy I create, right? So we're going to make a 5x7 cardstock. So I have my card here, and I'm going to share one more trick with you. So I'm going to trimming this one 4.5 by 6.5, and then let's do this first. So we are going to glue this one. I used those kind of glitter paper, but I run out the glitter paper already. So I'm going to just use the mirror silver. Going to oops. Oh, I have to fix this one. I will. Okay, so I have a trimming my card to the 4.5 by 6.5, and then we are going to do this. Okay, we're going to mount it. We're going to mount first, and we are going to cut all 3 pieces. Okay, so I'm going to do this, and I'm going to share one very important things with you. Okay, so after you glue the front and don't do anything yet, don't put anything inside yet because it's going to be too thick. So what I'm going to do is it's really depend your machine. My machine kind of can cut through the 3 sheets at the same time. But I don't want you to kill your machine. So here is what you're gonna do. So when you cut it, okay, I kind of show this one by purpose. When you cut it, you probably cut the first one, and then you can find out the third one probably didn't cut. So you can remove this one and put your die cut back, and then cut again. But remember, use your $1 million tip to put this one between, so that way they don't cut in your back. So just be very careful because we have a 3 layer, right? Especially if you have a Vagabond or Big Shot Express, you don't want your machine jam. So what you're going to do is you just make sure you cut 2 or 3 times. If you find out it's too thick, remove your adapter, and then you can shimmy it instead of use the adapter, and try to figure out cut that piece, cut all 3 pieces. Or what you can do is you are going to cut the first 2 first. Don't glue it. Cut the black one and the silver one first, and then you glue it just like exactly like me I'm having now, right? And then you put your die cut back. It's very easy because they kind of create a mark, and then you just use your representation tape and then put on top and cut it. And remember, use that $1 million tip. Otherwise, you're going to cut the back of the car stock too. Okay, if you find out when you run through this one, your machine is a little bit pushing, don't force it. You know what? I actually killed one of my Cuttlebug machine. So if the die cut is a little bit bended, that's okay. Don't fold it too hard. Just gently bend a little bit. They will come back to original shape. And then see, we cut it, right? And then I have this silver one. This is what I'm doing. You can, it's really depend on what you like. I don't want to show the gray space. So what I do is I just use my silver color. And then I put it back. I've been using this tap die to create the slide car. And then I always put this die cut piece back, so that way the car doesn't look weird. Okay, and then now what you're going to do is you just glue your butterfly here. I'm going to just use the glue dots. Glue dots, glue dots. Where is the glue dots? Okay, I cannot find the glue dots, so go to the plain B. We are going to use a double side tape. So that's just use this strong double side tape because you want your butterfly really stay there, right? So I'm going to just put the double side tape here and remove the backing. Okay, and then kind of folding your butterfly here. And then when you open your card, ta-da! And then you can just folding like this. I think it's a good idea. And then this one, I didn't put the ribbon. I think I'm going to stamping some sentiment, and I'm going to put here. I will be right back. Okay, so I put a sentiment here, but I found out my sentiment here is too wide, so I just use my magic marker and kind of tapping it. And then, but after I finish, I still find out here is not busy enough. So what I do is I have this butterfly. Remember, I cut it. I think I'm going to use that. Okay. So this die cut have something called the kiss cut. You can see in the back there is some dotting line, so you can easily break it up, and then just a little bit space, a little bit place that you still need to trimming it. So it's very easy, and then you kind of just trimming it. And then after you trimming it, what I like to do is I always like to just sand it a little bit, kind of hiding those cutting line. Yeah. So I'm going to put my flower on the top or on the corner, or if it's too big, I think I put a small one, or I can using just part of my butterfly here, the side view. One time, one of customers sent me say, finally somebody have the butterfly. Is the side view. Okay, yeah, I think the side view one will work just fine. And then I'm going to just use the foam tape. There you go. So that's today's project. It's just like a technique for how I create a background. I think that looks pretty unique. And then you can always just use a part of a stem image. This design is a slimline size stem, but it doesn't mean you have to make a slimline size card. You can make it any kind of card. You can just use part of the image. I think it's pretty. And then you can see my butterfly have some glitter, right? So I still have a little bit of paper left, right? I think those paper are just so pretty, some small pieces. And then I come up with my next project. Want to take a peek my next project? Ooh, that's the next project. So the next video, I am going to show you how can you create any color stickers. Is that what you call the stickers? Those are glue glitter by using just one glue. So hoping you like this video, and if you like, make sure you subscribe this. I'm tired of that. So whatever, if you like it, you do it. So just stay tuned, and the next video coming soon. See you next time. Bye.